Folks, we talked about Elon Musk's potential new political party, the America Party, but who would be in the administration? Let's talk about it. Here are 10 people that are being talked about all over Washington. Guys, listen to these names and let me know what you think. Number 1, Secretary of Defense Joe Rogan with the flamethrower. Now, this is confirmed by a podcast that lasted 6 hours and covered elk meat, drone warfare, and alpha brainwaves. Joe's main military strategy would involve psyops via mushroom trips and deploying troops using kettlebell squats and grappling techniques. Every battle begins with a primal scream and ends with a YouTube apology. Woo! Number 2, Secretary of Transportation, the Boring Company Tunnel Mole. You heard that right. It's not a person. It's a machine. Elon declared, "Why nominate a human when I already built the guy?" The tunnel mole will bore a hyperloop under every major U.S. city by 2029, or until it eats someone's pool. Press events are held underground, of course, via pneumatic tube, often with the press trapped inside. I know some of you want that. Next, Attorney General, the ghost of Ayn Rand via AI avatar, resurrected using ChatGPT 99 and blockchain seance protocol. The ghost recites Atlas Shrugged at every press briefing and refuses to prosecute anyone who owns more than 6 LLCs. When asked about justice reform, the spectral Ayn floated above the podium and whispered, "Pull yourself up by your neural lace." Woohoo! Next, Secretary of Energy, that guy who powers his house with hamster wheels. Real name unknown. Elon met him on Reddit and said he gets it. His energy plan? Decentralized grid of 40 million hamsters, all wearing tiny Fitbits. The wheels feed power back into Teslas using Bluetooth. California will run entirely on rodent enthusiasm by 2027. Next, Secretary of the Treasury, Dave from Dogecoin Twitter. Dave is a forklift operator from Toledo who once went viral for a meme about laser eyes and gold-backed crypto. He now oversees the entire U.S. monetary system, which is pegged to the price of memes featuring Keanu Reeves. When asked about interest rates, Dave said, "I don't believe in numbers. This guy's going to be great." What about Secretary of Education? They're talking about Lex Friedman in a turtleneck that won't come off. Lectures the nation's youth in calm, slow monotone about the ethical implications of language models. Homework includes daily stoicism, robot empathy essays, and building your own dating app from scratch. If students fail a test, they're asked, "But did you learn about yourself?" Very important. Next, Secretary of Housing and Urban Development. This is going to be the guy who lives in the tiny home on Elon's ranch. Name Ted. Occupation? Former surfboard shaper, now architect of the future. Ted will replace public housing with shipping container pods that vibrate based on weather patterns. He's also developing community centers made entirely of self-repairing mushrooms. Bonus, he's never, ever used a zipper. Next, Secretary of Agriculture, a Tesla-powered goat named Volt. Volt is a cyber-enhanced goat with solar panels fused to his sides and an app that tracks how many weeds he's eaten per minute. Every speech is bleated, then translated via Neuralink. Volt's platform includes vertical farming, zero emissions, hay, and replacing the food pyramid with the tetrahedron. Next, Press Secretary, a Roomba with Elon's face on an iPad. The Roomba patrols the press room aimlessly, bumping into chairs and announcing tweets before they're posted. If a journalist asks a tough question, the iPad face smirks and says, L+ ratio. No No one has ever finished a full sentence in the briefing room since the Roomba took office. It once ejected a journalist for stepping on it. Elon called that direct democracy. Next, Secretary of Labor, a gig worker hologram that constantly glitches. Projected directly from the side of a Cybertruck, this flickering, translucent figure is modeled after a real DoorDash driver named Kyle, who once delivered Elon a burrito at 2 o'clock in the morning. The hologram repeats the phrase, "hustle harder," every 45 seconds, and sometimes accidentally unions with nearby Bluetooth speakers. Its labor policy is, work is a vibe, and every unemployment check is issued as a QR code tattooed to your thigh. Next, Secretary of the Interior, that dude from Burning Man who built a sauna out of drone parts. He goes by Vapor Dan. He believes national parks should be more interactive and once proposed that Yosemite install an NFT museum shaped like a woolly mammoth. He wants all hiking trails to be AR enhanced with Elon quotes and AI-generated motivational EDM. He once licked a saguaro cactus to become one with the grid. Guys, what do you think of these potential candidates for the America Party administration? Let me know in the comments.